Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the UIM. Last time I went and completed all of the free-to-play quests and surprisingly didn't have too much trouble with it. And while all that questing was fun, now for today I want to get back to some simpler grinds for the account. The main three things I'm thinking of are birdhouse runs, ranged, and fishing. Mainly because I love birdhouses and ranged and fishing will unlock some content that I want to get to sooner rather than later. Also, if you've missed any videos in this series, then make sure you click on that icon in the upper right corner over here to check out the playlist and get caught up. And don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz. I missed the message, but that's 43 HP. I also missed this message, but that's 47 strength coming in. I figure I may as well explain myself now why I'm here instead of doing literally anything else that I mentioned in the intro, and that's because mainly I was looking for something AFK to do while working on the last video, but it will also help progress the account a little bit by helping me complete quests and train Slayer down the road. So I'm just aiming for like 50 in each skill and then we'll move on. 48. What? I'm on my way back to the sand crabs after doing a clue scroll and I got another clue scroll from the quiz random. What? Message didn't pop up, but that's 50 strength coming in. Now let's switch on over to attack. All right, and that's 50 attack and level 50 defense. With all that done, we are now base 50 in all the melee stats, which is great. It looks a lot better than it was before. Plus level 48 hit points, and the keen-eyed among you might also have seen this level 5 ranged. I did get a couple range levels to do a clue scroll. Last thing I want to mention right here is I got 6 easy caskets from doing clue scrolls while killing these sand crabs. So yeah, let's just open these up really quick and see what we get. Oh, I got excited for the collection lock slot, but that's a black pickaxe, so I guess that's kind of cool. Maybe I can store that potentially, but whatever. All right, number 2. Nothing. Yeah, I'll take the nats though. That's pretty nice. Nothing super useful, it seems like. Or, ooh, staff of Bob the Cat. I don't know if that's like super useful or anything, but that might be cool. I'll have to check that out. Number 5. Oh shit. Ah, everything's dropping. Give me 1 second. So, turns out, yes, you can store the black pickaxe, so I'm actually going to keep that around and store it in the house. And what do we get for the last casket? Okay, so nothing too crazy. So this staff actually does give some decent stats. It looks like it's the equivalent of like a staff of air. The other cool thing is it looks like you can auto cast with it. Obviously I'll be storing it, but this might be useful at some point just to have a staff on hand. Okay, so there we go. We just stored the black pickaxe, and we also stored the staff of Bob the Cat. So that frees up 2 inventory slots. We got them on hand if we ever need them. So I ended up high alching that black plate body because it's not really that useful and it cannot be stored. And then I ended up using up the rest of the runes and cut all the gems and sold them up to Herquin and Falador just to get a little bit of money out of it. Oh, and I'm also going to store this zombie mask I just got in my house as well. There we go. Oh, look at that. It completes the zombie outfit. So the first main thing I'm going to do today is unlock birdhouses, and to get started with that, I need to do the dig site quest. The gist of this quest is you basically help some students find some lost items of theirs, so they will help you cheat on a test, and then you go digging and uncover like an ancient Zerosian ritual site or something. On a normal account with teleports and stamina pots, this quest can be really quick, but since I have neither of those, and I'm trying to ration my energy doses, it might be a bit of a slog. We found this one person's teddy bear. Now we gotta sit here panning to see if I can find a special cup. Hey, there we go, I found the special cup. But we gotta stay here so I can find an opal. Ugh, found 2 jades but no opals yet. That is kind of annoying. How many jades am I gonna get? That's 2 in here and 3 on the floor, jeez. And we're up to 7 jades now. 8 jades. I guess you could say I'm jaded. Oh, look at that opal. Awesome. Just as I was complaining and making jokes. Yeah. All right, so here's the first student that will help me cheat. All right, take your teddy bear, ma'am. All right, sir, take your cup, please. And take your stupid animal skull. That's kind of gross. All right, here we're going through the level 1 exam. Oh, that's done. All right, and this should be the second exam done. Awesome. And this is why we need an opal, because she will also demand one from you, even though you helped her find her teddy bear. Okay, and this is the 3rd exam done. I'm going to make sure I hold on to all 3 of these exam certificates, because I can turn them into the curator at the museum and get a fruit blast for a quest. Well, I'm at everyone's favorite part of this quest, hopelessly searching for the ancient talisman in this little pit. Well, of course I'm gonna be here long enough to actually get a mining level out of this. That's level 34 coming in, and I still don't have the talisman. And there we go. After probably 100 attempts, we got it. Now we just gotta get past these rocks. I know, just the thing to do. In case you weren't already aware, it is time for us to make a bomb. Yep, there we go. We got the explosive liquid. Now let's go blow up those rocks. All right, we just got to use the chemical compound on the brick and light it up, and we're good to go. Gotta grab the stone tablet and let's take it to Terry Belando. And here we go. That should do it for the quest. That's dig site completed. 2 quest points, 15k mining experience, 2k herblore experience. So that gives me 39 mining. I'll definitely take that. So before we tackle Bon Voyage, there's a few things I want to do first. First, I want to turn in these certificates to get a fruit blast for recipe for disaster. Awesome stuff. We'll make sure we do not drink that. And then I want to talk to Historian Minus over here to tell him about all the quests that I've done. This will give me a lot of kudos, which I will need for Bon Voyage. On top of, I think it should give me a few experience lamps as well. We will need to come back to this area over here to clean some finds and turn them in for 50 more kudos. But before we do that, let's use these lamps really quick. I'm just going to throw them into herblore. 1000 XP, another 1000, and I think that's 50 herblore. Yeah, awesome. It unlocks fishing potions, which I don't know if I'll ever use, but hey, they're there. And another 1000 experience. Cool. Awesome stuff. Now we're going to teleport to Lumbridge, and we're actually going to use up this fruit blast in RFD. Quick little quest diversion. I'm going to do the RFD intro portion really quick so I can use up this fruit blast and free up that inventory spot. After talking to the cook, now I just need to get an Eye of Newt, a good old rotten tomato, a classic green man's ale, and finally I snaked someone's ashes so I can turn this fruit blast into a dirty blast. Now let's go turn this in and get the quest done. Hey there, cook buddy old pal. Here's your dirty blast as you asked. Oh, joy, another cutscene. Well, one cutscene later, that is quest complete, though oddly there's no congratulations screen. To get the rest of the 100 kudos needed for Bon Voyage, I'm going to clean museum finds at the specimen tables, and there are 5 unique finds that give 10 kudos each, and a clean necklace that once found and turned in allows me to enchant dig site pendants, which in turn gives me a quick teleport to the dig site and Fossil Island. Alright, that's the 100 museum kudos knocked out. Alright, that's the 5th find I need to get, the old symbol. Let's just talk to this dude and get this thing placed. It's 113 kudos, so now we're just going to stick this out till we get the clean necklace. Well, that's a little unfortunate. I got an antique lamp, which is about a 1 in 100 drop rate, and still no necklace. Guess I can throw that in the herblore, though. 500 experience. Oh, hey, look at that. We finally got the clean necklace. It's funny, I was just complaining to myself. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk to this dude, and we should be able to make a teleportation with it. Yeah. We already have the magic level, so we can now make ruby necklaces into dig site pendants. And then when we unlock Fossil Island, we can also teleport up to here. Cool stuff. I actually lied. There's actually a couple things we need to get before the quest, and that is the Marintel potion unfinished and a couple things of vodka. Right now I'm killing men to get the Marintel so I can just make the potion, and then after that I will head over to the Gnome Stronghold and buy a couple things of vodka. I just bought a vial from Amad in Ardoin, so there's the Marintel potion unfinished. And finally, I'm going to buy 2 bottles of vodka from Funch's Fine Groceries. And finally, we're going to start the Bon Voyage quest. The gist of it is you help some archaeologists build a boat by getting like a lumber agreement in place between the Woodcutting Guild and the guy at North Varrock, and after that you can sail on over to Fossil Island. Sounds easy enough. Ah, the Woodcutting Guild. I have a strong feeling that I'm going to be here for quite a while at some point, but ooh, look at that. Also, hard task done in the Kuren Diary. Love to see that. So apparently we got to bring this sawmill proposal thing over to the sawmill operator over in the Woodcutting Guild, and I guess we're setting up like a lumber agreement or something. Wow, that sounds a little sexual. Okay, so apparently both sawmills are in agreement now. We're all good. Now we can head back over to the barge and get that done. What on earth is this animation? Like they're carrying they're carrying wood, but it's like floppy? What is this? Hello, little navigator. Please lead me away. Oh boy, we're back to more curses, guys. Well, I hate to admit this, but it turns out I'm kind of dumb. I totally forgot that I needed the Marintel potion for the quest, so I dropped it, thinking like, oh, what am I doing with this? And yeah, so I'm just killing these men to find one, and I actually got a beginner clue scroll, so I guess we'll do that too. Do the emote. Please be a 2-step clue. Actions have consequences. Yes, thank you so much. What did we get? Man, my clue scroll luck today is actually kind of sick. But we got the Marintel finally. Let's just make that unfinished potion really quick, and let's go do this clue. Since when did Prison Pete give you lamps? Kinda want to throw this on pair. You know what, I'm just gonna do that. 350? Okay, I'll take it. All right, here's the 4th and final step on the easy clue. And what do we get? Whew, that was a lengthy side quest, but getting back to Bon Voyage, we just talked to the odd old man to get the bone charm. And now we're just talking to the apothecary in Varrock to make a potion of sea legs. And finally, we just board the barge and we can get this expedition on the way. So this next section, we have a kind of a weird interface to kind of sail the boat. We basically just have to make sure we're on the right course. Boom, there we go. That is Bon Voyage completed. The rewards are a little lackluster on the surface, but it unlocks Fossil Island. Now, I would love to go tackle some birdhouses right now, but I just don't want to use up any of the rubies I have in my looting bag, and without Dixite pendants, they're just not worth doing. Thus, I'm moving on to training range now, and I'm just grabbing some extra steel arrows from low to make sure I get to at least level 40. Obviously, I decided to come to the sand crabs south of Host Sidious to train, and I really expect these levels to come by rather quickly. I mean, heck, we're almost at level 6 range, and we're like, what, 4 seconds in? Of course, I missed a message, but that's level 7 ranged. Level 8. I had considered doing some quests to get the early range levels, but both of the quests I wanted to do would be kind of a pain to finish without protection prayers, and I just honestly do not feel like training prayer right now. Plus, I figure I may as well use up these supplies, and what on earth is this doing? What a troll. Level 9. So I went AFK for a bit, helping my wife with groceries, but that's level 10 and now 11 range coming in, plus 49 HP. Level 12 and, ooh, 1100 total level. That's pretty cool. Level 13. 14. Missed it again, but that's level 15. Skipping ahead a bit, that's level 20 range coming in, which means I can now wear the studded armor and wield the willow shortbow. I started making dinner, so I decided to just AFK this on my laptop for a bit, and I guess it saves you guys some time as well. That's level 25 range coming in, and that is level 30 range. I can now build the maple shortbow. Level 31, level 32, that is 33 range. Level 34, come on, hit higher than a 1. Just hit, come on. Sheesh, that seemed to take forever, but that's level 35 coming in. Level 36, 37, level 38, 39, and that is level 40 range coming in. Now that is the target level that I wanted to get to, but since we only have about 120 steel arrows left, I'm just gonna ride it out and see where we get to, because any extra levels at this point will just be gravy. Hey, look at that, we got level 41 as well. Although that's definitely gonna be the last level, because we have 15 arrows in the quiver and we have like 10 on the ground, so. Okay, I have like 5 arrows left and it's getting too tedious to pick them up and keep going, so I'm gonna call this for now. So yeah, just to recap, because I think I missed a couple levels here and there, we did get to level 41 ranged and to level 50 hit points. That's pretty awesome. The combat stats are looking really nice right now. We got 50s and everything except for range, which is getting pretty close. So while I was training range, I actually had a lot of time to ponder my next move. Who knew doing AFK stuff would give you a lot of downtime? But anyways, I was originally planning on doing Shadow of the Storm and Horror from the Deep to push range forward even a little bit further, but now I'm thinking I kind of want to continue with the AFK stuff so I can catch up on some video editing. And since I kind of want to hit up Tempoross sooner than later, I'm locking in the decision now to train fishing. It's a little boring, I know, but I think unlocking Tempoross might not be the worst idea in the world, and I'll get to why in the next episode. Anyways, I'm just going to quickly grab a chisel to cut the sapphire, then snag some fire runes and a wizard mind bomb to high alch the combat gear, since I just won't need it for a bit, and I'd rather have the inventory space and the coins. Looking ahead to fishing, while I do already have a fat stack of feathers over here from that random event, which will be great for fly fishing, I actually instead have a bit of a wildcard idea up my sleeve. I'm going to head over to the ruins of Camdazal to train fishing over there, since there's like this little UIM nook for fishing. The gist is you fish some, well, fish prepared at a nearby cooking table, and then instead of eating it for HP, you offer it at the altar for some prayer experience. Honestly, I really need to stop putting off getting protection prayers at some point, and I figure this will be a great way to kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone. The only problem is though, I'm not too sure what the experience rates are, and I remember it being kind of slow when I was doing it on my free-to-play hardcore, so this might be a bit of a bust, but hey, we'll never know until we try. Hey, look at that, 2 fish in and we already got a fishing level. Oh yeah, I totally forgot that you get these Baronite shards while fishing, and I think you can also get like the mace handle from here. I'm honestly not sure if it'll be worth chasing down the other pieces if I do end up getting the handle, but I'll make that decision if it happens. Level 23! 36 prayer coming in, 24 fishing, level 52 cooking, 25 fishing. All right, I give up. It's time to change plans. This is honestly just a little bit too slow. Just checking the experience tracker, I'm only getting about 2k experience per hour. And to be fair, I haven't been paying full attention, but at best, I would assume that this would get me like 3, maybe 4k at best. So I'm just going to finish up this last inventory, deposit my Baronite shards for later, and we'll get out of here. Ah, yes. We're here at the classic fishing training spot at Barbarian Village, or at least the river and right next to Barbarian Village. These days, it's really nice because you can get probably like 15-20k experience per hour starting out, and you can easily cook all your food over here at this fire nearby. But just like before, the plan is going to be to stick here till I'm at least 40 fishing, and maybe we'll go a little bit farther depending on how I'm feeling. And that's already 26 fishing coming in, like what, 10 trout in? Level 27, level 28. Now that I'm a few inventories of fly fishing in, I just want to show you guys the experience rates that I'm getting compared to the ruins at Candazal. Right now I'm sitting somewhere around 13k experience per hour, which is like 6 to 7 times faster than the ruins. Level 29 and level 30. That means we can now catch salmon, which will probably speed this up just a little bit. Level 31, level 32. Wow, that one came in a lot faster. Oh wow, adding in salmon, I'm actually getting like 15, almost 16k experience per hour. Okay, 53 cooking, 33 fishing, level 34, level 35. Forgot to mention it, but actually at level 35, we can now do Tempoross, which I think is probably going to be my goal for next episode. Not entirely sure on that yet. I might want to do something else, but I think that's where I'm going to go. Level 36, level 37, level 54 cooking coming in, 38 fishing, we're almost there. Level 39 fishing, just one more level to go. All right, that is level 40 fishing. Kind of an iconic level because I can now fish lobbies, and honestly, who doesn't have fond memories of fishing lobbies for money way back in the day? But that's actually going to wrap it up for this one. The 1300 feathers ended up lasting a lot longer than I expected, and I really don't want to let them just go to waste because I still have like 850 or so. So I'm just going to let it ride fishing until I run out of feathers, which I expect will get me to like level 45 or so, and I just really don't want to bore you guys with more repetitive leveling. So I'll see you next time where I'm going to tackle Tempoross. Though in the meantime, if you're liking the series, then don't forget to give this video a like and get subscribed so you don't miss future videos of the UIM. Also, leave your thoughts on today's video down in the comment section below, and feel free to join my Discord server if you want to chat and hang out with me. I hope you all have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one.